Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a review of The Walking Dead issue 104, which has one of the coolest covers ever. Check this out. I actually did a video just talking about this cover, but you can see Karl here. He's got the cowboy hat with the missing piece in it. And he's got Abraham's M16. I believe that's an M16. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a big-ass assault rifle, and it's probably bigger than him. Yeah. So very cool cover, and basically this issue picks up right after the last one left off, with Negan visiting Rick's group, taking all his supplies, not all of it, taking a lot of his supplies, taking a lot of his stuff, and bringing it back with him. And essentially we've got a couple things going on. So Negan leaves, Rick talks to his group and informs them that basically Negan's in charge now. You know, Negan has damn well close to 50 to 100 men that can all fight. Rick's group, again, is outnumbered, outmanned. They just don't have enough men, really, to manpower to, I shouldn't say men, like manpower, like fighters. Okay, I shouldn't just say men, I should say fighters. They don't have enough fighters, because Michonne could take out several men, and she's a female. Andrea, too. They don't have enough fighters to deal with it, to deal with Negan's amount of troops that he has. And essentially, we find out pretty quickly that Karl has snuck into one of Negan's vans with Abraham's M16, which is really cool right here. You see him hiding under the, I think it's a bed or some kind of sheets or something. Yeah, it's a mattress he's hiding in between, which is really funny. Especially look at his face. Like, look right here at this. He's just kind of like, you know, hiding under it. Nobody knows he's there. So they head back. Dwight, who's the Two-Face type guy with a crossbow, looks like that, is being chased by Jesus, who's the character from the hilltop, who's joined Rick's group, but Jesus gets found out. And here we can see Jesus basically getting surrounded by some of Negan's men, and he fights, but eventually is taken down since he's outnumbered so badly, so he's captured. Dwight heads back to their headquarters, which is really cool. Our first look at Negan's headquarters. It looks like a factory of some kind. See it there? Yeah, it looks like a factory. You see all the walkers in front of it, and but most of them are like impaled, or you know, it seems like they're chained up, like they're stuck there and they're just left there, sort of maybe to ward off people if people come by or that kind of stuff. Maybe they're just too lazy to clean it up, really, or they just think it's funny to leave them there. Some really cool artwork on that. Dwight gets back, and Negan gives him a little shit, and basically is like, "Oh, you survived. Too bad." You know, it seems like he just doesn't like him at all. Then you have Karl hiding again in the mattress at the top here. Right there. Which is really cool. And then the guys see him at the bottom here. Negan's men catch him. They're like, what the hell? And then, and then I totally laughed out loud at this moment right here, where you just see Karl just unloaded with the M16 on these guys. One of the most badass moments in all The Walking Dead for sure. And then Negan goes, what the fucking fuck? Awesome. This is one of the best lines of dialogue probably in all The Walking Dead. Karl gets out of the back of the truck and he says, I only want Negan. He's got his M16 pointed towards the other guys. He says, he killed my friend. Turn him over to me and I'll let the rest of you live. I've seen the weapons you use. I know you don't have a lot of guns. No one else needs to die. And they're all like putting their hands up. I just thought that was so, so awesome. And then Negan replies to him, he goes, God damn, you're adorable. Did you pick that gun because it looks so cool? You totally effing did, didn't you? It's almost twice your size. And then Karl just like stares at him, like scowls at him in response. Negan says, kid, I'm not going to lie to you. You scare the effing shit out of me. And then to make matters even better, Karl just points at him and just starts unloading. And the gun obviously is so powerful. He's just flying. Karl's flying all over the place. Here he is on the ground firing out the gun just at all the guys. And then the gun eventually falls out of his hands, as we see right here. It just kind of like, because of the power of it, I imagine the recoil, it just falls right out. Dwight beats him up a little bit, and Negan says, hey, come on, you know, you're going to be a defenseless child. He actually likes it. Like, he likes the fact that Karl's coming after him, trying to kill him. He probably understands it, and he thinks, this kid's amazing. Like, what the hell? And then at the end he says, is that any way to treat our new guest? And you see him there overlooking Karl, and Karl's down there, the gun's smoking. Karl's just killed about like maybe 5, 6, 7 guys, something like that with his M16. And yeah, that wraps up the chapter. So it was a pretty quick chapter. There's not too much that happens in it, but what does happen is really cool. So now we have the situation where Jesus has been caught. We kind of learn that Dwight and Negan don't really like each other, it seems like. Maybe Dwight may try some kind of mutiny. Maybe he's in the same kind of situation that Rick is, where Negan just kind of took over his group, maybe. So maybe we'll see a little bit about that in the future. But it seems like Dwight doesn't really like Negan. And Karl, of course, is is visiting Negan's place now. I'm sure that Negan's probably not going to kill him or hurt him or anything. He's just gonna, because he seems like he actually likes him, which is funny. And he thinks it's funny that he's tried to chase him down and do all this stuff, even though he's just a little kid. So this is one of my favorite issues of The Walking Dead ever. This is the most badass issue for Karl that we've ever had, and it's just a lot of fun to see him unload with a machine gun on a bunch of different guys. Even though the gun's bigger than his, or whatever you call it, maybe not machine gun, assault rifle, or whatever. I'm not a big gun guy, but yeah, and it's only $3. Like, the issue is only $3 itself, so you know, for the value that you're getting for it is amazing compared to a lot of other comic books these days, especially if you've been following it. So I love the issue. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was great. Really excited, as always, about the comic book to see what's going to happen next with Negan, with Karl, with Rick. It's just an awesome issue. I definitely read it. Pick it up if you haven't. And that's pretty much all I got to say. A perfect issue. 10 out of 10 from Trev. Anyway, that's it for me for this one, guys. Got a bunch of shit from the comic book store. Check this out. Got this Dark Side today. I know you guys don't collect figures, but you can appreciate this thing. This thing is really cool. So I might do a review of that later. I don't really do figure reviews anymore, but this thing's crazy. And I got that issue and a couple other things today. So, yeah. All right, guys. See you next time. It's Trev. Saying peace.